Welcome to A Woman's Heart, where we uplift, motivate, encourage, and empower women. We are glad that you are joining us on tonight. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media outlets. That is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, ladies, make sure you ask your questions and leave some comments. Join in on the conversation. You are here to be a part of this sisterhood. All right, we'll be on shortly. Check out the website to awomansheart.com. Stay tuned. We're coming up next.
Well, hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to another episode of To a Woman's Heart, where we uplift, motivate, encourage, and empower women. Well, as you know, sometimes there is a little change in the program, and people that you expect to come on, they don't come on, and that's okay. So we're moving along. I know one of the other ladies that we highlighted in business not too long ago, we was talking about different tools you can use when you're jump starting your business. So as we know, when you're jump starting your business, you don't have a lot of money. And so everybody's not familiar with things that you can do to jumpstart a business when your budget is kind of tight and you don't know which tools to use to jumpstart your business. Now, so I'm going to share with you some things that I've learned the hard way and jumpstarting the business and being my own marketing person and being my own web creation person. And being my own person who does advertising for To a Woman's Heart. And sometimes it takes you being a one-woman show until you get to a point where you're able to financially hire some other people to do like your videography or your graphics or do your flyers or your posts for your social media outlets. So with that being said, a couple of websites that I have tried to use. One is GoDaddy, and I don't use GoDaddy because GoDaddy is restricted. They don't have as much flexibility inside of GoDaddy. And I've tried, what is this? It's Squarespace. I tried Squarespace as well when I was working on this gentleman's campaign. So I tried Squarespace, but Squarespace was difficult as well. It was not user friendly. And that's the best term to put it, was not user friendly. So what I did was I used Wix. And Wix is a more flexible site to use. And so I'm going to sign into my Wix account right quick so you can see what I'm talking about. I should have signed into this before I got on, but I didn't. But here we go. So I'm going to sign into my Wix account so you can see. Wix has a lot of templates you can use. Wix is easy accessible for you to use. All right, so here we go. So I'm adding Wix to the stream, right? And so as you can see, this is my actual To a Woman's Heart site. And we're going to go in and we're going to edit site so you can see. And then you see the pages that comes up for editing site. So I just want to show you some things that you can do that will actually simplify your process, especially for those individuals who's not really technical savvy. It's a good tool to use. It's less frustrating because when you're using something and you're not familiar with how to use it and how to maneuver through it, it can kind of make it kind of difficult to use. So this is my site on the back end, right? And so everything on the page you can add, you can take away, you can create custom links inside of this website. You can add your social media outlets. This is what they call a social bar at the bottom. And this is where I've had most of the women who we've highlighted in business at the bottom of the website. And so on the side, if you want to change things, you go to, these are your pages. that you have, and you click on each one of your pages and you go in and you change some things for your site. Right over here on the left is your menu that allows you to change some things. This is where you can change your background. So you can click your background. It gives you options to change your background. You can have moving pictures. You can have one color, whatever it may be. And you can apply it to all pages, or you can apply it to the one page. So you can do it, or you can add a video inside the site. Right here is where you have a variety of things where you can add your text. And as you can see, you have different styles of text you can add. You can add buttons, and you can add contact forms. You can do videos, or whatever it may be. You can do events, bookings. You can have a blog. You can have a store. Everything inside of Wix. GoDaddy is not this simplified. It's more, a little more difficult to use. Okay, so you can have, these are your color themes you can change. This is your Wix app market that you can use to, and they give you recommendations about get Google ads. It depends on what you want to do for your business. So you have Wix stores, Wix bookings, Wix events, Wix blog, restaurant orders, Wix form. You can search for whatever it is that you're looking for that you would like to add to your site, and then just click it, and it drags it right on into your site. So that's another way that you actually could cut down your costs. Now, when you first start using Wix, it's free, right? And so after you start to add a little more things and you want to make it a little more fancier, so you have to pay a fee. Now you can pay a yearly fee, or you can do a monthly subscription. So do what works for your budget, so you won't be stressed and strained and be concerned about, you don't have the kind of money that everybody else has to do what they need to do to jumpstart their business. So I believe they have sales all the time. They do 50% off, and you can pay up to, thinking like $19 a month for a pro site, which will include a store and everything else. It depends on how you want to maximize your business. But again, these are economical tools you can use that will allow you to jumpstart your business. Because when you look for a website designer, website designers can run you $500 and up. And that can be quite costly when you're just starting the business. You haven't created any revenue coming in. So hopefully, this makes sense to you. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat, or you can send me an email, and then I can assist you in walking you through some things. All right. So that's the Wix site. So when you populate your site, you can preview it and see if it's what you want it to be. Everything on your site, and once you finish it, you can just publish it. And if you don't want to publish it at that time, then that's okay too, because sometimes you don't have everything together on your site, and that's fine. So you can be creative and take your time and build it one page at a time. And so when you're building a site, you have to build it one page at a time to get it to where you want it to be. This will help you to market much better. This will help you to jumpstart your business. As I've said, economically, it's financially feasible for you to do that. Okay, so that's Wix. Another tool that I use is called Canva. Canva is a great tool if you have a YouTube channel, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Twitter, you're on Tumblr, you're on Facebook, you have a group, a Facebook page. Anything you need is lying inside of Canva. Okay, so Canva provides you with templates. So they do Instagram stories, they do Instagram posts. Let me make this bigger so you can see it. They do Instagram story, they do Instagram posts, Facebook Facebook cover, YouTube channel art, LinkedIn banners. You can do invitation, business cards, logos, whatever you need, you can do this in Canva. And when you're thinking about marketing, you're thinking about, there are companies out here who charge a nice price to pay for marketing. And again, if you're not in a position where you can pay for marketing, then Canva would be your tool you would use. That would be the tool that you would use to assist you in jump-starting your business. And inside of Canva, in the home, this is where all your designs. So these are all of my designs that I've created. Everything I do on all my social media outlets, I do in Canva. So this is the post that I made for Jumpstart Your Business, right? The good thing I like about Canva that's really helpful to an individual who's starting the business, who does Facebook Live, who don't have time to monitor things consistently. If you look at these dots over here on the right side, I'm going to make this screen bigger for you to see. On the right side, you will see that you actually could download to these social media outlets directly from inside of Canva, which takes a lot of stress off. You just link your accounts and then you click on it. And then pick where you want it to go. And then just hit publish now. How awesome is that? So it makes your life so simple and less stressful. And it cuts out on time with you trying to sign into every social media outlet to try to post what you need to post to your various outlets. Now, some people only have Facebook, but a lot of new business owners or bloggers or influencers, they have multiple outlets, and this is a great tool to use that would allow you to post to multiple outlets. You just go through and just click and post, and then you're done. And then you can see it on your social media outlet, or you can download it. You can click, this is the download button. You can click that and download it to your laptop. If you want to save it, you want to send it to somebody or whatever it may be, you can do that. So I think Canva is a good tool to use. They have business cards inside of here. You'll see you can create business cards inside of Canva. That's a good tool to use. You can do t-shirts. You can do, it allows you to do flyers, all kinds of things. So whatever you want to do, you can do inside of Canva. And most of my stuff I do, it comes from inside of Canva, which is a good tool. So now I know when somebody you may have a YouTube channel. So Canva allows you to do thumbnails for YouTube. And if you've ever been on YouTube, you know the struggles with getting the dimensions perfect on the thumbnails. And you also know that in the YouTube, when you're creating your YouTube channel, there is a YouTube header, right? And so in YouTube, they have dimensions for headers. And if you try to do this on your own, even though YouTube has a studio that you can work with inside of YouTube Studio is kind of difficult to use and kind of difficult to juggle through. So I prefer to use the Canva. It takes away the hassle, it takes away the headache, and it gives you the dimensions that you needed to use. So there's another tool that I use when I'm creating different things, and it's called Boost. And it's by Light, I believe it's Boost by Light Tricks. And this create like little snippets of videos. So I'm going to show you some of my projects. This is where I did my Wednesday nuggets that you'll be able to see. So inside of here, it allows you to change, to manipulate some things. All right, it's slowly loading. All right, so here we go. So you see down here at the bottom, you can add and you can take away. So I believe this is like $12 a month that you can use this as well. To kind of use for your social media if you're trying to advertise a product, if you're trying to advertise your business, if you're trying to advertise, whatever you're doing, this is another tool that I use. All right. So these are just a few things that I use for myself to kind of simplify the process, to help you stay within your budget that's financially feasible, that will allow you to be productive in your business. And so I hope that what I have shared today was very enlightening to you. And if you have any questions, send me an email, DM me on To a Woman's Heart on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, or Twitter, or send me an email, as I've said, or chat with me on the website. One of the two. You can find some information. You contact me. We can have a conversation about it. All right. So I hope this has been very helpful. Next week, we are going to be talking about the importance of your credit restoration. I know a lot of individuals are thinking about purchasing homes or buying cars, and we need to learn the educational value and how our credit plays an important part in our life. So I'll be sending out a post for that. And if you're starting a business, if you're thinking about starting a business, don't be discouraged. Don't be fearful. Just go ahead and do it. There are tools out there that you can use for free until you're able to pay for some things to push you a little bit further. So just start. So don't let it make you feel some kind of way when you're trying to start a business. There are things out there that will work for you in starting your business. All right. All right. All right. So until we talk again, talk to you next week. Now, tomorrow we'll be talking on tomorrow with Wednesday Nuggets. So make sure you tune in, share it with somebody, leave some comments. Let's dialogue about our Wednesday Nuggets topic on tomorrow. All right. Have a great evening. Talk to you guys later.
Well, that concludes another episode of To a Woman's Heart, where we uplift, motivate, encourage, and empower women. We do thank you for joining. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media outlets. That is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm asking that every woman would invite a woman. Wednesdays, we will be back at 7:30 having conversations. On Tuesday at 7:30, we are highlighting women in business. And please do check out the website, toawomansheart.com. Let us spread love. We're walking in greatness this year, building, bonding, and believing in sisterhood, working on becoming our better, best selves. Until we talk again.